The lawyer in the suit, Dionne Webster-Cox, says the medical examiner's office is to blame and believes it's all a part of a bigger picture.
Do better, Farmington Hills Police Department. Do better, Chief King.
We've got to bring awareness, because when we all get together as a people to say this is not going to happen, we can make change.
Webster-Cox is suing Abbott on behalf of 5 families who claim their children had adverse effects from drinking various brands of Abbott's powdered formula.
Farmington Hills police maintain their officers did nothing wrong. Hurley's attorney, Dionne Webster-Cox, sees the incident this way.
They look nothing alike whatsoever. But how is it that my client gets tackled by this officer?
I feel ultimately betrayed by the very same people that I give resources to protect me and my family.
And they took the little kids, this Cub Scout troop, down, I guess in the basement, where they do the target practice. And their targets were all black men. And I just was outraged by that.
Fearing backlash, a family whose child was a part of that trip contacted attorney Dionne Webster-Cox to speak out on their behalf, to express outrage over why the only images used in the target practice are those of black men.
Farmington Hills Police Department, you need to do better. Why is there no diversity? I don't see how any black man walking in Farmington is going to be, I don't know how they're safe.
Attorney Webster-Cox says she is not filing a lawsuit, but is working to raise awareness.
A former medical resident at Detroit Medical Center is suing the hospital system, claiming he was retaliated against for being a whistleblower against what he calls systemic issues in the hospital.
Instead of addressing all the issues that happened with this patient, they needed somebody to blame, and I was that target.
That's what a whistleblower suit is. Like, hey, there is something, you did something wrong, and it was to the detriment of the patient. You know, at the end of the day, Dr. Owens is still walking. We've got a patient here, a person who came in for weakness, generalized weakness, who did not walk out. I'm here because they came forward. They said, no, we're human. We can't allow this to happen. It shouldn't be happening to them. Just because they're inmates does not mean they don't get treated with dignity or respect.
Dionne Webster-Cox is now representing the 2 women and claims there are other problems at the facility, including drugs.
I didn't know the Orange is the New Black and Wentworth were going on in Michigan. I didn't know. I thought these were just television programs. We know this has happened in the past. But I know in Michigan, back in 2009, millions of dollars have been paid out to address these allegations. If they're still going, somebody didn't get the memo that this behavior is not acceptable.
We showed up!